Howdy peeps, how's it going? I hope you're all having a good week this week. I just wanted to sort of make a correction on my last blog. I had was a little bit confused making my last blog when I said that the anime convention was last Saturday. And I was saying how it would run into conflict with my party. The anime convention is actually this coming Saturday, so there was actually no conflict at all with the party. And so I will be going to the convention this weekend. I will be bringing the camera, filming that, taking some pictures. I don't think I'll be necessarily taking quite as much content as I normally would. I'm not going to get one of the passes. There's actually plenty there that I can see without the pass, and so I'm probably just going to just maybe wander around. I'm not going to really have to spend that much time. Like, the convention technically starts on Friday, and I won't be able to come in on Friday, and then continues on Saturday and Sunday. On the Saturday, I have a dance class, so I'll miss half the day there, and then I'll catch it like later Saturday, and then do it the full day Sunday. But anyways, you guys will eventually see that. And as for the party that I had planned, it was a bit of a bust. The two people that I had invited didn't show up, and my brother, unfortunately, mentioned how he'd forgotten about it, and that he was extremely sorry to me about it. But that's fine. You know, I wasn't really expecting it to be a huge success by any means anyways, and I was sort of half expecting it not to succeed at all, which I guess is not a good attitude, but, you know, it was at least better than having my expectations raised. So apart from the anime convention starting this weekend, my vacation also starts this weekend. I got 2 weeks vacation starting next week. So I'll be doing all the stuff that I was intending to do on my last vacation. I was intending to hit the water slides last time, and I didn't get to do that because it rained in the middle of the weekend. But I'm thinking the weather today, or this at least for the next 2 weeks, should be okay. I don't have any reason to believe that there's any threat of bad weather coming for the next 2 weeks anyway, so it should be pretty good. My dance class is also taking their vacation next week as well, so I'll be able to go and do my entire next week without interruptions from having to take dance classes. So that's good for them. They seem to work pretty hard at what they do, so they decided to take next week as their vacation, which conveniently is my vacation. And also convenient is the fact that the zombie walk is next week Saturday as well, and I was a bit concerned having to attend a class on Saturday at like 11, 12 o'clock, and having to go from there and then go straight down to where the zombies are going to gather at 3 o'clock. And I just was sort of thinking I might have to show up for a dance class dressed as a zombie, but my instructors, like I said, I was lucky that my instructors are taking their vacation next week, because my instructors said there was no way they would let me do that. And I was like, I thought it'd be kind of fun, you know, show up to the dance class as a zombie, but no, they didn't approve. They didn't approve of that idea at all. So, but anyways, no conflicts at any time this week or next week. Just so we can summarize that. I did go to another dance party yesterday. That was a really cool time. It was it's actually the third dance practice party. They had, like I mentioned before, they have them every 2 weeks. So this is the third one that I've been to so far. Had a rather interesting encounter at this party. There was a gal there that I hadn't seen before. She was new. Well, she's not exactly new. I hadn't met her before myself, and I sort of glanced at her while we were sort of signing in, and had a bit of a exchange of smiles, and then I sat with her on the side of sat with her on the side with all the chairs on the edge of the dance floor. Started up a conversation with her, and it was great. We really got along really well. We got along famously, in fact. And so I danced with her a couple times that night, and we were just doing like foxtrots and whatnot. I think I danced with her maybe like 5 or 6 times, maybe. But we got along, like I said, we got along really, really well. And we had rather interesting conversations about, well, first of all, we were sort of talking about her. As it turns out, she was actually a former student of the class, but she had left. I think she said maybe about 2 years ago or something like that, to pursue something in Montreal, and that's where she was living for a while. But then she came back, and now she's back in the classes again. And so, from what she's told me, she's not partaking in any of the regular classes. She's sort of taking private classes, but she's also mainly taking these sort of dance practices as well. I mean, the dance practices, although they're intended as practices, are really fun. They're really good for socializing and whatnot. You know, it's sort of treated as an actual dance. It's just that you get practice, you get to practice it before attending an actual dance party, or a more upscale dance party, you know, so you can screw up now instead of later. But anyways, we had some really cool conversations about movies as well, like ballroom dancing movies. She was recommending that I should see this what was it? Hairspray, right. Hairspray. She was wanting me, saying I should watch the new Hairspray movie. Apparently it has some dancing in it as well. And I didn't say it to her. I'm not all that particularly interested in it, and I had seen one of the originals of that movie as well, and it was okay. But I think, yeah, you know, I'll wait to DVD. But we also talked about other movies. Like I was comparing Salsa to Jennifer Lopez, and how Salsa reminds me of Jennifer Lopez a little bit. And then we got on the subject of Antonio Banderas. And so, and we talked about how both of them had starred in sort of ballroom dancing movies. I think Jennifer Lopez did Shall We Dance, and Banderas did another movie about a school. So anyways, it was kind of interesting having these conversations with her. She seemed really, really charismatic, and she was gorgeous too, like absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, we really did very well. And at the end of the night, you know, she was saying how she was going to be attending all the dance parties, and saying how we're going to have many, many chances to see each other again. Oh yeah, and she had some rather interesting quirks as well. Whenever we got finished to dance, we did this little high five thing. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was really funny. She had these, like I said, these little quirks. She's very, very charming, very, very cute. And I am certainly looking forward to seeing her on the dance floor again. But unfortunately, like I said, there's going to be the vacation, my dance teacher taking their vacation next week, so that means I'm not going to be able to see her for 3 weeks. So that's too bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch all these dance floor movies, or ballroom dancing movies, and then I can come back in time to discuss it with her. So anyways, I just want to finish things off with a shout out to my cousins who recently joined me on my Facebook. They actually live pretty close to me, and we usually see them, or pretty close to my family, and we usually see them every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, and for any special occasion, family get-together. So it's great to know that they're on my list, and I hope that they enjoy Facebook, and I hope that they are taking the opportunity to watch these videos. So anyways, I better go. I think I've rambled on for pretty long. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I will record the anime convention, and I'll record anything else that's cool. So I'll catch you guys there, and have yourselves a good week. Bye.
Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out.